We welcome you to another episode of Music Scene. I'm Johnny Cole, your host, and we're here in a beautiful evening in Pascagoula, Mississippi, the downtown area. We're just down the street from Scranton's, across the railroad tracks from Jack's by the Tracks, very popular place here in the Pascagoula. We're here visiting with a good friend and a guy I've known for quite a while. We started the Southland music line a few years ago, and we've done a lot of traveling together. You're an incredible artist, a good friend, Robby Amonett. It's great seeing you there. It's, you know, you're an interesting guy, because one of the things I've always loved about you, Robby, is your history and how you got from what you were doing and what you're doing now. You were a bull rider. You were a rodeo guy at a very early age, and that's always kind of interesting. How did you get from rodeo man to being an artist and doing what you're doing? And maybe you can elaborate exactly to our viewers what you do today.
All right. Well, I know it's kind of a 180 in one's life, but from my early age, I knew I wanted to be. When they asked what you want to be when you grow up, I said a cowboy or an artist. And I grew up, started riding bulls, and I knew it was a young man's sport, so I did it for the first part of my life. And then when I got too broke up and old, I decided to do the other thing I wanted to do when I was a little boy. So I went to college at the University of Montevallo, and while I was in college, I played around with different painting styles and studied art history, and come upon some theories of a Russian painter, Wasily Kandinsky. I'm pretty sure I butchered his name, but
that's good.
Wasily Kandinsky, and he was an abstract painter, and but his theories on art was a lot about the synthesis of the arts, how all the arts are connected. And I found out he painted to music. He used to set up, and well, I don't know exactly how he did it, but he painted for music, and I decided I'm gonna try that. So while I was in college, I played music as well, and I was kind of like a jam session type thing. We had two bass players, and I said, I'm gonna play some on the first set, and the second set I'm gonna paint. And I just got up and painted, and it was an abstract, and kind of let the painting decide by the music or whatever, and I loved it. And when I got back from college, I moved back home to Moss Point, Pascagoula area, and actually I lived in Van Cleve then. Beautiful.
Van Cleve,
yes,
my hometown.
Yeah, and then I painted there, and I don't know, moved to Ocean Springs and started, just always doodle and draw. And I was drawing at the establishments I was going to, and the band was playing. I started drawing that. And I was like, I'm gonna try to do some painting of live here.
Right.
And started at Mizo's. Actually, was the first place I painted here, and then the Julep Room and.
I met you. I remember. I think I met you at the Irish Coast Pub the first time, and I think I worked at Mizo's, and we started, hit it off real quick. And we told me about Jack's by the Tracks, and we came over here, and I just love what you did, and I always thought that was an interesting thing. And you've traveled a great deal off the Gulf Coast too. You just recently got back from San Francisco. You went out there.
First year.
You went on the road with probably one of the hardest working bands around, the Banditos music group.
They're
amazing. You went to South by Southwest. You went to Nashville. You've done a great deal of traveling and really an ambassador to the Gulf Coast music scene. You speak. You really do a great job in doing that. One in particular that I would love you to share was a story there in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
You did a show. Do you mind sharing that with us?
Oh, the Billy Joe Shaver.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah, it was a great show. He's an amazing legend, and I was honored to paint him. It was the second time I'd painted him. I painted him once before in Jackson at the Doolin Hall, another great venue we go to. But yeah, Blue Mother Tupelo, another great band. But in Tupelo at the
Blue
Canoe, named after Carrie Hudson, another great artist I've painted, and a legend. I enjoyed painting Billy Joe. He's a character.
Well, what's kind of neat too that story was that you were painting that. This guy wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
He bought that,
and
then all of a sudden, after he got him to sign it, he turned around and he
gave it to Billy Joe.
To Billy Joe. So Billy Joe got a painting of yours, and he was so appreciative.
Yeah, he
got a picture of that. It was like the artist and the outlaw. I think we did an article about that, and it was really cool. You've done a lot of traveling. Like I said, you've done a lot of shows here locally. You do a lot of painting at the Frog Pond at Blue Moon Farm, Callaghan's over in Mobile, and of course Jack's by the Tracks, and all the places up and down the Gulf Coast. And I mean, you've painted a lot of great bands. Some of the name a few that you have painted that gone on to do some, quite a bit of reputation across the country. Some of the ones you've done.
The Alabama Shakes, St. Paul and Broken Bones.
Right. I know you've done Jason Isbell.
Yeah.
And it's was already really cool. And of course, some of the different ones. Robert Ellis. John Moreland.
Yeah.
I think I know some of this
Caleb
stuff.
Cottle. Aaron Lee Tasjan.
It's just so many people. And it's you got to do one of your heroes too. Really recently at the Frog Pond at Blue Moon Farm, didn't you?
Oh, Willis Allen Ramsey.
Yeah.
Yes.
You really talked about that. So I mean, that's what I love about what you do.
Tony Joe White.
I mean, your list is unlimited. We probably battle how many shows we see each year, between 200 and 300 shows each year.
Good amount, yes.
But think about you're painting at all these shows, and sometimes you're doing 2, maybe 3 paintings, sometimes an event.
Yeah.
So you probably paint 400 to 500 paintings a year easily, wouldn't you say?
That's about right.
Probably right. Yeah, it's something that you I find that really impressive and interesting that you do.
Don't you know that time can change someone? Rambling days are done. Yes, I'm laying down my guns. The porch light on, and I'll be coming. And Rosie, you're one for me. I'll find love somehow. Rosie, there's a change in me. I swear that I won't. Well, take my hand, Rosalie, take my hand. We don't have to face this world alone. Turn over every stone. Yeah, we'll make this life our own. Just leave that porch light on, and I'll be coming back home to you. Rosalie, you're one for me. I'll find love somehow.
you know, I got to tell you this. I think when it comes to the Gulf Coast music scene, like I said, you are really an ambassador to this area because you speak so much about it. When you go to other places, people know who you are, and people here locally know who you are. One of the things I love about you, Robby Amonett has his picture taken more than anybody else on the coast in the back of his head as he's painting.
Yeah.
And you don't matter if you go on Facebook or wherever, there's Robby Amonett's picture of him painting some band. And that's kind of your call to fame here on the coast, but really, truly, you do a lot for it. And I thank you for what you do, and it's really a good thing. In contacting you, how can we people can contact you to possibly purchase your work or?
Well, you can catch me at the website I'm on, www.southlandmusicline.com, thesouthlandmusicline.com, or you can email me at ihavebrusheswilltravel@gmail.com, or get in touch with me by phone at 228-217-7156.
So there's a lot of ways to catch you.
Yes,
That's good.
Or you could just come to a show and see me.
That's the best
buy
way.
a painting. I have a ton in my van. Yeah.
You're usually there.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thanks so much. I've enjoyed talking to you as always. I guess I'll be talking to you a whole lot, many times to come.
I hope so.
Well,
Great conversation.
We're always talking about music.
Yes.
I love it though.
Yeah.
Listen, this has been another episode of Music Scene. I'm Johnny Cole with Southland Music Line. It's been a great evening. Beautiful downtown Pascagoula, Mississippi, and couldn't ask for a better time talking with Robby.
Beautiful
and
day.
Until next time, have a great evening.
Just call.